able to see. Hey Kirby, welcome in. Hey, how's it going? Get started here. Hey y'all, as y'all come in, how y'all doing? Let's see. Hey Deanna. Hey AJ. Lovable Pisces. I see all y'all. Yes. So, happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. Okay. So this is going to be a reading for Heart, Hustle, and Harmony. I'll do this type of spread. All things working with Venus, okay? And Mars, too. We can't forget about Mars energy to make it the harmony, right? So, but I'm doing it especially on Venus Day, Friday, because it's attraction energy. So we're going to do a money drawing candle, okay? I spent time and wrote up this long petition, but it's basically about having us to get financial freedom, to open up opportunities, okay, release us from debts and debts, release any debts, guide us towards abundance and opportunities. Like it's very thoughtfully wrote. So if you're interested, you can. I know you have the details as you all come in. So just when you're sending a cash app, you can just put money candle, but it's gonna be chilling here. And then as the people, whoever signs up, I'm going to write your name down for the petition. Like I have a Schedule A. Getting into contracts here. But yeah, I'm just going to fold this up. And this is like something that I'll keep around for future things. So yes. So you got to fold it towards you to call it in. Okay. So I'm going to put this underneath the candle. Got the candle. Hey Kim, how's it going? Now, yes, Kim, I see what you're asking there. If you want to do a personal, you should get the information like when you come on, like how to do that. You would have to send a cash app for it. And I wonder if my sticker is on too. Yep, it's on there. So, yeah. So, as you all come in, we're going to get started with the reading really soon. Again, this is a Heart, Hustle, Harmony spread. So, if y'all go ahead and get comfy. Alright. I was called to use the Hoodoo Tarot today. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use the Hoodoo Tarot because usually, like, I have I guess, like, a on and off. Like, I like this deck, I don't like this deck. And it's more so of balance. Yeah, it's just like the reasons why I don't really care for it because it reminds me of part of our ancestry that I just want to not think about, right? I don't want to continue to be oppressed, but it's a part of our history, and gotta do it. Gotta do it. So we're gonna do. So it's Heart, Hustle, Harmony, right? So I'm gonna start with all matters of the heart first. Okay, so make sure that you all tap the screen, share. We're about to get into it for the heart portion. All right. This is mind, body, and spirit. And this is in the heart section. This is harmony. I messed up, y'all. It's cool. I'm gonna reshuffle because that wasn't my intent. Like, the heart is needs, desires, and fears. Like, did you send a Cash App, Kim, before I get started? Because this is a collective. Yeah, hun. Yeah, this is a collective, unless anyone does personals. And I put all of that information on, so you should have seen it when you first came on. Yeah, so if you want a yes or no, it will be $5. A one card pull, $7. What was it after that? A mini reading, $11, and then $22 for a full. So yes, but if anyone's not doing personals right now, I'm going to get into the section. Right, this is heart. Portion of Heart Hustle Harmony, and it's going to be needs, desires, and fears. Okay. Needs. The same card popped out. Okay. Desires. That's funny. Fears. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. So this is for needs, okay? We're in the heart section. So needs with the Miss Ida, this is the High Priestess card in traditional tarot. So what this is saying, what we need to do, right, is to trust our intuition, trust our guidance, right? And also know that with your intuition, don't be afraid of what's coming next. You might be in a situation where it might be a dark night of the soul, right? Where a lot of, like, your faith might be tested at this time, right? So what Spirit wants you to do, Spirit, your ancestors, your guides, right, is to trust your intuition. And honestly, Miss Ida, she they have it like she's older, but she's not. She's younger on here, right? She's younger on here. So with that being said, this might be tapping into, yes, shadow work, but also the inner child, right? So we need to trust our intuition and trust what we're feeling on the inside, right? Our inner child guidance. All right. And then this is desires. Desires here is 9 of coins. And 9 of coins is, or mother of coins, I'm sorry. It reminded me of 9 of coins, meaning that you're going to reap the abundance that you want. Any like material desires, wishes, you're going to accumulate. However, the desires too is to live a lavish life. This is like the epitome of soft girl era with the mother of coins. So yeah, it's like taking things slow. We got a turtle here, we got a snail, we got a cat. Also, with the owl. So also going in with this High Priestess card too. It's like, as much as you're trusting your guidance, right, is going to follow with you getting the rewards, reaping all the material desires that you want. This is what you want to live it. Like, I'm hearing the fabulous Flossy. I don't know. Is that Bratz? I think that's because I seen that Bratz tarot deck. I slick one it. But yes, yeah, living the fabulous life. Okay, this is in desires, and it's gonna take time, right? Pentacles, coins in this deck is the slowest moving energy. So it does take time. So with it taking time, and you have all the time that you have here, why not just take it easy? Slow some things down. Be more intentional, right? This is heavily on the feminine energy. It doesn't matter what gender what you identify as. This is feminine energy in nature. Okay, so what this is being said is to go deep within introspection. Also, this is resting in who you are, resting in knowing your value. Okay, and also putting in the time and the effort to really take the time to reap the rewards, right? To have fun, enjoy life, right? All right. Hold on. What did Ryan say? I just want to stop by and tell you I love you and appreciate what you do. Save one, save 100. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. And as I know I don't have any of my moderators on here, I'm on here later than what I usually am, but I was like, let me do this, let me get on here, and I'm happy I am. So this is the needs, desires, and now we're gonna get into the fears. Okay, this is for the heart. Fears. 6 of Sticks in reverse. I think the fears are that we may be afraid to fail, right? You know, especially if you put yourself out there, right? In whatever endeavor this is matters of the heart. This could be a relationship, maybe you're trying to shoot your shot, right? Or this could be going up for a job, right? So that way you can get more money so you can rest and relax, right? A work from home job, right? Could sleep in a little bit. But yeah, I'm feeling like exposure, growth, right? Being seen. That's the fear. It's like, well, what if I fail? But some people are like, what if I succeed? The amount of growth, the amount of effort I'm going to have to put in, right? Especially when it's like, mainly I'm tired, right? Some of us just want to rest, right? But there's still ways to continue to grow and evolve. But it's not saying that this won't happen. You have to know when it's time to rest, right? Because resting is valuable. Just as much as money we calling in, right? How are you going to generate money, generate income, hustle, grind, be a boss, whatever you want to do, and you don't have the energy to do it? Okay? It's like, we have to make sure rest is important. The heart desires the financial freedom, right? The way to do it, yes, it may be work. Yes, it may be effort and getting yourself, myself, out of our comfort zones, right? It's time to shine, especially with Big Mama here at the base of the deck. Big Mama is the sun card in traditional tarot. Okay? It's time to shine. It's time to shine. That's the fear. That is like, now, okay, Spirit may be calling you to lead. Spirit may be calling you to now amp it up a little bit. And it can be frightening. It can be scary, right? But you have to keep the vision alive. You have to keep, what is it that you want? Right? You want the security, right? You want to be able to attract money. You don't have to work hard for your money, right? That's the desire. So if that's the case, right, this is where you have to connect and tap in, right? Get to know yourself. Get to know your inner self, right? This is taking the time to convene with Spirit, convene with your ancestors, convene with your guides, convene with your higher self, right? Solitude will benefit you in the most. It doesn't have to be long, even though the longer you do it, the more you get. But to start off, if you feel like you don't have enough time, you magic, intention, law of attraction, your altar, whatever you want to call it, however you do your spirituality, your spiritual work, your spirituality, however you do it, you can it's not just in a certain spot. It's not just a corner in your room, right? It's not confined to your house. It's everywhere. It's within you. So you have to make sure that you're plugged in, that you're tapped in, that you're grounded, that you're secure within self. So when your spirit that is channeled down from the divine source comes in and tells you you need to rest or tells you to move and act on it, you're going to do it. We have been so trained to not trust ourselves. When it doesn't feel right, when everything seems like it's good, but energetically it's just not, something ain't right. Spirit is calling you to trust your body, trust your heart, trust all of that, right? But I will say, in order to trust that though, if you're not grounded, you may get some I would say not as accurate, sayings. You might confuse your intuition with your inner critic. You get what I'm saying? Because we got the intuition part, we got the inner critic, we got the inner child, we got the shadow, we're fragmented beings. We're multifaceted beings, right? So with that, it's like continue as you dive deeper within self. Okay, as you dive deeper within self, the darker you go within, the brighter you'll have the confidence to shine your light. That's the balance. That's the balance. The fear of not being not wanting to be seen, or you're afraid to be seen, maybe because of judgment, right? I'm seeing my phone is 77%, and then there's 7 people currently on here. It's 777. Okay, so this is something that we might all be dealing with collectively. It's really just opening up. And it's like, okay, you might have gotten comfortable in one particular area, right? This is all matters of the heart. So think relationships, think what you're wanting to desire, business, right? Good health, all this. You've gotten comfortable. And it's time to step it up. And with growth comes learning curves, comes growing pains, right? And it's funny because we want to be stable and secure, but at the same time, we're constantly growing. So it's newness everywhere, all the time. So if you can rest in that, rest in knowing that you can accomplish your goals. It doesn't have to be forced. As long as you trust in yourself, you trust in the guidance, the inner guidance that you're getting, and that though it may seem scary at first, or maybe you feel like an imposter, it's time to shine. It's time to shine. It's like we gotta move from this state of wanting something or complaining about what's going on in our life and then not doing anything about it. Okay? It's like, okay, yes, it's time to conceptualize that, hey, this might be a fear of mine, but I need to remove any limiting beliefs. Okay? That's what, find the root, find the limiting belief that is keeping you in this state of fear to not feel worthy of success. worthy of love, worthy of good health, worthy of a decent paying job, worthy of financial freedom, worthy of being debt free, right? It's going to cause us to change and grow, though. The question is, are you ready for it? Spirit, I'm hearing yes. But this is where free will, choices. You know, we rely on spirit, but spirit can't do all the work. Okay? So that's what we have for the heart section. I was like, let me see if I have my oracle over here. Like, I wonder if I should do an oracle or something like that for this. I guess for the fears part, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the heal yourself. Yeah. I'm gonna do the heal yourself for it. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling this message. Make sure you like. Alright, follow me if you don't follow me. But yeah, the main thing is getting out of your own way. And I think it's also being compassionate with yourself. Let me make sure I make that clear. Being compassionate with yourself, because this is a process to gain a level of confidence to where you can be fully authentic to yourself. Okay? Because of environments, because of limitations and restrictions, right? That's the reason why you probably put yourself in a box to begin with. Me included. It took me a minute to get like this, and I'm still growing, and I'm still healing, right? That's it never stops. But it gets better, right? So we're going to look at, this is for matters of the heart, the fears of not feeling worthy, okay? The fears of not feeling worthy. And I think it could definitely be a lot of trust. Like, trust has been broken because, like, it might have been some disempowerment. But this is where, in getting back to self and getting back to your intuition, is going to be the most beneficial thing. Look. Okay. 2 cards came out. So the first one, say what you mean. I said, say what you mean. Say what you mean, right? This is giving Mercury energy, for sure, throat chakra energy, right? And this is also conveying that this could be, something in your heart of hearts, right? But this is something, okay, what it said you need to do, because it's like different ones, your needs. You need to trust your intuition. Because something in the matters of the heart is not right, and you need to speak up on it. But maybe you're afraid to speak up on it because you're afraid that you're not going to get the result that you want out of it. Maybe somebody's going to walk away, or you might get into an argument, or this, and that. However, is it disrupting your peace? Is it disrupting your peace? And if so, it's like, okay, why not speak up for yourself? It's breaking that barrier. It's time to bring everything to light. Speak it out. All right, be confident in what you're doing. And then also, when it comes to throat chakra, it's not just speaking, right? It's also listening and being observant. And with you listening and being observant, you're also going to know what people are saying and what they're not saying. You're going to be able to read between the lines, and that's your intuition telling you how you should move going forward. Okay? And if that's the case, again, it may take some time. It may take some time because the coins, again, earth energy, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle, okay, in this process. So, because sometimes we will know, but we still have hope and faith that everything's going to be okay, right? So, I'm not trying to tell you to, look, if we're talking about relationships, leave altogether, or maybe make a plan, right? A plan of action. But this is, you need to wake up, and we need to wake up and trust our intuition to know our desires are here, but the only thing that's stopping us is our fears of actually succeeding, the fears of worth, right? And then it goes to, how teachable are you? How teachable are you? So that's another thing when it comes to growth and being feared of actually succeeding. Like, are you stuck in your ways? Are you being open? Are you being agile, creative and free, adaptable? How teachable are you? Okay? Because a lot of times when it comes to relationships, connections, interpersonal connections, sometimes we don't want to look at ourselves. We just want to look at how the other person is wrong, or how they showed up, where we also need to look within ourselves, High Priestess, to know what part we play. What part do you play in this? And that's removing a lot of those constructs, those limiting beliefs. And I was over here trying to pick up the deck. We got 7 of Knives, which is 7 of Swords. Definitely imposter syndrome, right? All in your head. And then also, I was trying to get, because this was the double base, behind here was the Hierophant, right? So you may want to look to get a mentor, okay? Look to get a mentor of some sort going into this. Any goals that you're desiring, a mentor. Or also, this is removing some of the social constructs and the traditions that have kept you bound. Okay? All right. That's the hard portion. It's the hard portion. So we're going to get into the hustle. So this is like career, all things career. All right, and then the 3 portions that I want to do today is opportunities, difficulties, and advice. So we're going to do that. How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, we're going to get into it. This is opportunities, difficulties, and advice for the hustle part. Opportunities, difficulties. Okay. And advice. Okay. The same thing applies pretty much. Kind of. So for the opportunities, we have Son of Baskets. Okay, so this is like Page of Cups. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities, a lot of creative opportunities flowing to you. Think about the waterfall in the background, right? There's a lot of opportunities flowing to you when it comes to your career, right? But I do feel like with the sun being here, there's still, again, more things to learn, right? It's not mastered, or you're not as far along, or I would say skilled as well as you would like to be when it comes to your said career. This could be business, this could be working at a company, whatever, what have you. So any difficulties? Five of Knives in reverse. This is Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like if there were any like disagreements, arguments, or maybe people in the background that were trying to block you before, I feel like a lot of that has been lifted. Okay, a lot of that has been lifted with it being in reverse. I think the main thing here, as far as like, it's not necessarily other people, it may be you. Again, we had say what you mean for the heal yourself, and it's like, okay, do you feel like you can't be your authentic self because you feel like you're gonna lose a position, or you're gonna lose out on opportunities that are flowing to you? I feel like we are in a now, granted, sometimes, yeah, you gotta watch what you say, watch your mouth, because your whole life can get wrecked off of social media. However, if it's stopping you from being your like authentic self, like just flowing, right? Flowing and talking and speaking and being you, right? And I think that's where maybe you should work on like how to communicate when it comes to conflict resolution, right? So instead of being more, this is giving me more passive aggressive, more passive, okay? So, and it's not speaking up for yourself, right? If opportunities are flowing to you, opportunities may be missed because you're not speaking up for yourself, or you're not inquiring or following up. You're missing out on opportunities because you're not. Again, it's still lessons to learn. It still needs to be skilled in a certain area. So again, this is like the rookie. Think of it as the rookie. So, and you can be experienced, have high experience, but if you're going into a new position in a new department, or if you're starting something or going deeper into a said subject, you're a rookie in that area that you're learning, right? So speak up, right? Also listen. Swords communication is also about listening, right? So maybe too, it's like making sure that you get in spaces and also be aware of what's being said around you and what's not being said. Then look at people's actions, because this is all about the mind. Okay. Not right now. So you can go ahead and put in your question and stuff. And then, yeah. So then we have Dr. Grant, which is the Hermit card. It's the Hermit card. You said, how much is it offline? So you should get the information to drop down, because there's different types. So if you wanted like a yes or no, I'll use the card shells. It'll be $5. One card is $7. A mini reading is $11, and a full is $22. And I also have a money candle going, a money drawing candle going with the petition. So you got a few options there. But right now I'm doing a heart hustle harmony spread. We're on the hustle part. Okay. So, and if you saying offline, like if you in the Nashville area, I was like, I do have a shop, a space. This is where I'm at in my sweet space here in Nashville. So if you go on my page, my website is there, msbotanica.com. Okay? So, we're talking about Dr. Grant, which is the Hermit card in reverse. So, this is giving me two things. One, we've probably just scratched the surface on some like introspection and really diving deep to really get out those limiting beliefs, but it's also causing us still, Spirit is saying anyway, even though you still want to dive deep and you still want to, be in solitude, you can be in solitude in spurts of the moment, but it's time to get out there. Now it's time to get out there. It's time to get, like, I'm feeling like more hungrier, like I'm getting more like wolf type energy. So someone's spirit animal might be a wolf, or you identify with wolf energy. Shape shifting. It's time to shape shift. Be like water, right? Son of baskets. I think that's maybe also a type of, I don't know, I feel like that's maybe being comfortable in shape shifting, but also still having the core of who you are, right? So when I think about shape shifting, I also think about code switching, right? In the same breath, I'm thinking about code switching. However, is it like, I don't know, can you still be you in your code switch? Like, okay, yeah, we in a professional setting, but does your voice have to go like, like, does it have to go like no? Hey, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Good. It's that this is me. That groundedness of, I'm not about to be moved. All right? I'm so secure within self that, I don't have to put on a facade. I can be in a professional setting and still be me because I know how to communicate, right? And again, this is something that you can do, and this is something that it's going to take time. Just like in matters of the heart, when I said this is slow moving energy, this is sun energy, this is page. So think about like a babe, a child. Paige is the babe, or just like a student. Like, I ain't trying to say we all kids out here, but like a student, like I said, a rookie. So think about like your emotions. Sometimes your emotions may get the best of you, which causes you to bite your tongue or isolate yourself from people. And this is in career based networking. But it's time to stand out. It's time to, you go within, you get the guidance, you come back out. You're not gonna get everything all at once. So the spirit is like, okay, you took some time to self. Now it's time to go back out there. Trust in yourself. Trust that you're learning, and you're still learning. Right? We're still learning. All right? Yes. All right, Paradise Love, I see you. So go ahead and ask your question. Once you pay for the full reading is 22. And then just write your question in the subject line. Okay? So this was the hustle portion. I do want to, I want to pull from Whispers of Lord Ganesha on this one. Whispers of Lord Ganesh. How y'all doing? Welcome in. That was quick. Divine support. I love that. And then, ooh, which I also love, we got the third eye. Ooh, and look, okay. Okay, we got divine support first off. Know that you're supported in this, in your financial endeavors, in your career, in your business. Know that you are divinely guided. And it has like the third eye symbol, and then right underneath it, as y'all can see my deck right here, is insight, which is the third eye chakra. So, in the heart section of this, we had the high priestess in the needs section. This is something that we need to do. So even in the hustle part, you can see how our intuition is going to guide us to success, guide us to our goals, prosperity, abundance, right? So know that the divine support is there, but you also got to tap in. You got to tap in to receive it. Okay? That's another thing. And then we have reflection. Reflection. That's all about the Hermit card here. Reflection. So it's like you get the divine support is here. It's all around. But you have to be tapped in. You have to be aware. You have to meditate. You have to convene with spirit. You have to talk to spirit, right? Then you listen. You get the reflection. Oh, right? Matters of the heart, especially talking about divine support. Spirit is like, this is saying for anything that you're wanting to manifest, right? Because desires, right? Say what you mean. Speak it out. Affirm it, right? And then getting that divine support, they're giving you the blueprint. How teachable are you? Are you able to see where you may have missed the mark from previous experiences? How can you let go of that? How can you release that? Right? That's how you achieve. Okay? Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so third eye chakra is what really needs to be paid attention to or tended to during this time. I would say third eye and throat. Okay, third eye and throat. And a crystal that's really good for that is blue kyanite. That combo, especially blue kyanite, tackles the throat chakra and the third eye. I do have that crystal, and I use that in my Reiki sessions, energy healing sessions here. So yeah, if you're also interested in that, make sure you follow if you're not following. Okay. Hey. All right, we're gonna get into. I want to keep the oracle cards out. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get into the harmony portion, and then after that, I know we got some personals. Let me see. Yeah, we got a personal here. So I'll get to that after that. So I got one more, and then I'll do the personals. All right, so this is the harmony section. And then for today, harmony. Okay, we're just going to do mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. All right. Spirit. What messages do we have for harmony? This is mind. Love it. It's body. Spirit. I love it. Okay. Okay, so with the grandchildren here, was it 15, 16, 17? This is the star card. This is the star card in traditional tarot with the grandchildren. Okay, so the ancestors are saying in your mind, this is like birth, right? This is star card is hopes, wishes, desires, having faith, right? Having faith in your creation, right? So I love how it's like the grandchildren is like the start in the middle, right? So whatever you're trying to birth, whatever you're trying to create, right? Your ancestors are here, holding your hand. That's the divine support. This is what they want us to get into our minds. We have the divine support to create what it is that we want, what we desire, right? Do we gotta get our hands maybe dirty? Think about if it's a plant, right? That we're planting seeds. Do we gotta get our hands dirty a little bit? Yeah. Do we gotta get that experience? Do we gotta test out the weather? Do we gotta make sure we have everything, that we need? Yes. Is there trial and errors? Yes. But it's keeping that faith and keeping your eye on the vision. Don't lose sight of the vision, right? This is for the mind, insight. Don't lose sight of your vision, or your goals, or your dreams, of your aspirations, right? I love that. And then for body, we have 4 sticks. Okay? This is harmony. This is bliss. This is body. Some people are probably in their courting phase, or just really in tune with their partner if you're with someone. But also, this is celebration, right? Body, physically, in the physical plane, right? There's celebration here. So you could be celebrating anything. This could be as blatant as a marriage, as a relationship. But think about whatever you're trying to create in your life. And it could be overall, right, abundance, right, and prosperity. Even in the petition, we talk about good health, right, wealth, financial abundance, our loved ones, all of that. So this is something to be grateful for. And it could be just be grateful for your body, right? The body that you have. And that it's able to heal, right? Alright, so this is saying being grateful and celebrate that you're here. Period. Right? Sometimes we lose sight of that. Especially with life can bog us down, and we got this to do, that to do. Everything's pulling at us. It's like, no, have gratitude that you're here in a physical realm, right? And that you are in a position to create, right? Ancestors are calling, man. I'm filming this in October. We about to get into Samhain, aka Halloween. Then after that is the Day of the Dead. So we know the veil is very thin, right? So be appreciative. Spirit, our ancestors are saying, celebrate that you're alive, and that since you have breath in your body, you can shift and change your reality. Okay? And your spirit, our spirit, right? Strength. What a beautiful card. Strength. Our spirit is saying we can do it. We can do it. You have it inside of you to tackle any battle, to get through any obstacle or challenge, right? But the key is going back to, we have to trust our intuition. And when I say that, maybe some of us don't necessarily know what that looks like, right? I would say this. Focus on the inner dialogue that you're hearing within yourself. Now, I say that, and I hope that whoever is here or watching this in the future, you're able to hear an inner dialogue. And if you can't, I would say just and meditate and allow it to happen. Maybe because it's been so many distractions and outside things, you haven't gotten quiet enough to hear that voice. Okay? So, trusting your intuition, and you can just ask yourself, what do I want to wear today? How do I want to go to work? What route do I want to take? Where should I go today? Asking, or what color should I wear, or something like that. Ask not like heavy or big questions to start off with, and then watch how everything else like unfolds, and you'll start to trust more and more. Trust self. But spirit is strong. Your spirit is strong and mighty. Okay, you can get through it. It's just getting through all the other muck and BS, because it's the distractions that keep us bogged down, that sometimes reinforces our limiting beliefs, right? But again, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. They aren't big enough. And sometimes we get too caught in comfort and don't want to grow, and we just rob ourselves from our fulfillment. Okay? So we're gonna get the final message. This is for harmony, the harmony section. Okay, yeah. Alright, you can keep scrolling, honey. I wish I had my moderators in here. Keep scrolling, honey. Alrighty. Look. Okay. This is unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay? Saying all of that as far as those limiting beliefs. Unbound. Know that you're not bound from your past. You're not your story, or that's not your story anymore, right? Also knowing that your ancestors too, because talk about it, generational, even though they have divine support, sometimes we take on a lot of that burden energetically, and we're releasing those patterns. Releasing all of that. I love it. And this is so releasing soul patterns, contracts, right? So this is contracts of anything. This could be in relationships. It could be romantic. It could be family. It could be in business. Contracts like student loans. Just unbound. Releasing all debts, right? So I love that. I love that. So we're going to get into, I got the personal here. I'm going to make sure we get into that. I hope that y'all enjoyed that Heart Hustle Harmony. I did it a little different than I have before in the past. But I'm trying out new things. So, I know it's going to help expand me and help me grow. So, that's good. Got you. All right. So, I got for love reading on my partner. Okay, Michael. Got you. All right. Let's see the energy here for Veronica and Michael. Veronica and Michael. Spirit ancestors guide into this space. Give Veronica the highest message for her highest good. Veronica. This is the relationship. And this is okay. Alright, the sun. Alright, I'm going to start off first. I'm definitely going to pull some more. But Veronica, for your energy here, we have the World card in reverse. Well, the Garden, right, in this deck. Veronica, let me know that you're here before I just keep going. At least want to make sure. Okay, good. So I was about to say I'll probably have to message you and be like, okay, you just gonna have to see it on YouTube. But yeah, so we got the Garden in reverse. So Veronica, what I really do feel like you're not really focusing too much on yourself. You're putting the focus all on your partner. We got Big Mama, which is the sun. So what does the sun is the source of all. So if you're putting your needs or your how you grow, how you feel, the warmth, the love, right? If you're dependent on your partner, then the relationship can feel bogged down, right? With the Ten of Sticks signifying you all's relationship, right? So, but let me start off by saying that you all have big energy together. The sun in the Garden, that's thriving energy. However, there's a sense that making sure that you all have individuality within the relationship. Individuality, but still we can come together, right? So with the Garden in reverse, I'm really the World card. Also, the World card has to do with completions, cycles, right? So I feel like too, there might be a repeating cycle that you're going through, Veronica, that may be a pattern within relationships. Okay, just thinking about what all we talked about in this segment too, especially like the unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So making sure we're gonna dive deeper into this. But hey, Andrea, how's it going? I want to get some messages for the World card in reverse. We have Father of Knives. We have Father Sims, which is Temperance. Ace of Cups, Ace of Baskets. Yeah. And then Daughter of Sticks in reverse. Alright. So with Father of Knives here in reverse, I feel like this dynamic, there's a shift in you that has kind of felt like if this isn't working or when things kind of go bad, and it doesn't have to be necessarily the relationship, this can just be you in general. Like if things aren't going good in your life or things aren't going your way, this energy kind of reminds me of like Vampire Diaries and like when they shut off their humanity type thing. Like communication can get real short. You might get real bitey. Alright. You might have a little sassy. I ain't trying to say you got an attitude, but there could be things weighing you down and making you more agitated, more irritated, to where how you're expressing yourself may not be constructive for you all to you said cut the world off in order to continue to have a constructive conversation. Hey Betty. Hey, how's it going? And then so we got Temperance, Father Sims, right? This is saying So in addition to tending to self and all this stuff, there's also saying be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your partner, right? The patience for real. And it's like he's pouring the cups of water into the chicken, right? But be patient. But rooster symbolizes prosperity, right? So think about prosperity or abundance. It could be abundance in love, right? Prosperity in your love life, right? So be patient when it comes to communicating, right? And also at the core of this, you need to not rely heavily on one person to be the source of everything, to fulfill you, and also to give you the external validation, even though we do need external validation. Let me get that clear. But you have to have that at your core within self. So if somebody did say something out of pocket, you already know who you are. Okay? You say he's still in jail, so patience is hard, waiting on a release. And I don't know what it's so irritating. Yeah. I would say, let me finish this out. We got Ace of Cups, which is Ace of Baskets. So this is loving on yourself. This could also indicate new love. Okay? But we got Daughter of Sticks in reverse, where it's like the passion isn't there. Like the passion isn't there, right? And it's like with the relationship, it's upticking uphill, and it's heavy weight, it's heavy burden. And if you're waiting, right? If you're waiting on a release, right? And you got attitude, you irritated, right? And Spirit is asking you to be patient about it. The love is coming. The thing is it? I don't say is it worth it. That's what we're gonna get into. Is it worth it? Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, at the base of the deck is 10 of Knives. This is backstab. This is betrayal. This is all that stuff. So yeah, I want to see if this is really worth it, because Spirit could be saying, yes, be patient, love is coming, but it might not necessarily be with this person. Let's see. We're going to do 10 of Sticks. Yeah. And 10 is all about completion, right? Then we got the 10 of Sticks with the Ace of Sticks. So we got Ace of Cups, love, Ace of Sticks, passion. Daughter of Sticks in reverse, you ain't feeling no passion, right? So something new is coming in that's going to fulfill you. 9 of Cups, give you all that you want. Look, we got money here, so somebody's stable, right? Someone who's educated or emotionally intelligent. We got books here. Someone who is protective over you with the alligator head. Someone that is also tender, right, with the flowers. And also they know your value. Also, they might be international. They might like to travel a lot and would like to travel places, because we got a passport here as well. So, or those are the things that you desire in a partner. So, and if that's the case, we're going to get into, let's see if this person matches up with that. If that's the case, what's going on with Michael here with the sun? I mean, I can see why you love him. He's very bright. He's probably very funny, makes you laugh. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got Mother of Sticks here. Smooth, smooth. Very smooth. Like, he probably got a good speaking voice. All that. Y'all probably just be caking on the phone. That's probably what got you too. Yeah, he has a way with words. We do have Miss Robinson in reverse. This is the Devil card in reverse. He may be a Capricorn, but or Leo, because it came out in with the Sun. But with the Devil card in reverse, I do feel like I'm hearing like he's fearless, but also he's just not afraid of. I honestly don't feel like he think you're gonna go anywhere. Honestly, Taurus, okay, it's the Earth energy with Capricorn, but honestly, I don't. I feel like he doesn't feel like you're gonna go anywhere. Like, that's just it. We got nine of knives, right? With the Miss Ida, which is the High Priestess in reverse, right? So just going back on Miss Ida when she first came out in the heart section. I don't think you were here though. This was about what you need to do is trust your intuition, right? And this with the nines, the Nine of Knives is all about like anxiety, staying up at night, worrying about this, right? But you do need to trust your intuition, right? Then we have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Knives, right, in reverse. So we got three aces. We got the Ace of Cups, we got the Ace of Sticks, and then we got the Ace of Knives. All right. So if this is with you and Michael, I do feel like reconciliation could definitely happen. New luck of passion. However, it's not all the way truthful. It's not all the way truthful. He isn't, and that's why the Ten of Knives was at the base of the deck at one point. So it's just like, if you're waiting this long for him. Oh, I kept it out. Ten of Knives, and this could be a promise. Like a promise when he get out. Like maybe you all have plans to get married, church house, right? I don't think he's all the way truthful. I really don't. Yeah. I do feel like if you're wanting to choose between staying or going, is leaning towards, it's the communication. It's leaning towards, I would say honestly, no. But the only way I can see this recorrecting itself, you are engaged, okay? At the courthouse, Ten of Knives, not being truthful. So maybe made promises, like again, I said smooth talker, made promises of what you all gonna do when you get out. Very bright light. However, and it's funny because I always say like the brightest light casts the darkest shadows, right? So even though this Devil card is in reverse, that's funny, and the Devil card is usually like relinquish of fear, relinquish of no mischievous things. But this is the illusion up in smoke. This is what's causing confusion. Because it's sweetness, it's sweet talks, but it's sweet lies. Miscommunication. That's where, again, going back to, I'm glad I kept these oracle cards out. Where we talked about throat chakra and the third eye with the say what you mean, but also listen to what's not being said. And it's funny, I haven't noticed that her she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to believe it. So I got some love cards too. So I'm gonna pull those. Let me like some more incense. Just taking deep breaths here. Communication is off. I barely open because of the past. You know what? What this remind me of, you know how I said the father of knives is like you lost all like your humanity switch has gone off, like in Vampire Diaries. It brought me back to a time with me, and a person had made me feel like all humanity was just doomed because of how much that person lied. Okay, and that could be the past too, where it's like you want to believe, but you like the trust is gone. All right, hold on. So these have fell out when I was doing the incense. We got heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. But then we also have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, happiness, or playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So it's funny that it got the sun here with paradise. Let's see. I'm gonna honor these three that came out. Okay, so we got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Okay, so it says smooth talker. Then we have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and then also the other woman. And then finally we have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Let's say closure issues. Okay, so it's time to set sail to this because it's not a good connection for you, and we're in Libra season. We're in the Libra new moon cycle. And I will say I've already posted like 2 of the 7 insights that I did for the astrology thing, and it's all about balance. Something needs to be removed, something needs to go. And a lot of times, if the damage is already done, especially if some of this might be from the past of you all together, then you need to move on. But it's clearly showing that he's definitely the sun too. I don't want to always throw out the narcissist card, but for sure. For sure. He said, not your past, last relationships. So, if your past relationships, are you thinking that this might end up like it, or are you feeling like some things that he's saying, it doesn't ring true? Because sometimes that's your intuition, again, nudging you because you've been here before. You've been here before. So a lot of times, this reminds me of mental illness. He says a lot of times it's not your anxiety it's not your insecurities, it's your intuition. It's not your anxiety or your insecurities, it's your intuition, right? Yeah, exactly. These are the feelings I have because of a past relationship. Okay. So I will say everything that I just got down here, even to the going to the church house to get married with the 10 of swords there. I don't feel like this person is being truly honest with you. And if you're getting those feelings like you were from a past relationship, sometimes those are indicators. Okay? Sometimes those are indicators. I'll give you an example. I thought in a relationship that the dreams that I was having, I said this is from anxiety from my past relationship, right? This person, nah, it's okay. Like, this person's good, right? On the outside, this is outwardly, right? On the outside. However, everything was revealed. All the feelings that I had, that even though I tried to push to the side, I tried to numb it out, not think about it, just kind of be like it's whatever. The person was the enemy, and I love snakes. But in this deck, this is the enemy. Okay? Has a mask on. Okay? So, that's one. New love is here. I think you have to be patient and bring a lot of love back to yourself. Okay? That's one thing about readings that I'm like, I have to be sincere and authentic. Also give you the truth, what I see, and sometimes that's in a sense it's like I don't want to say it, but then I also don't want to say it rudely. So I'm still trying to find my balance. When I'm doing a collective, I can be a little, that's fine. But when personals, I want to make sure that I get the message across to you so that way it's digestible and that way you can really sit with it. Okay? Because, even just from the collective message, deep down, you have to trust your intuition. And maybe that it's going to take some time, especially because past relationships have done you wrong. But the energy of this person, of Michael, who you said was not of a good person. I feel like he's showing you great things, outwardly, but in the underneath the surface, he's not truthful. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a love card, the Lover's Oracle, to close you out. And sometimes it's mixed. It's mixed with like self love. It's mixed with things for all types of relationships. So I really do enjoy this deck. So let's get here. Spirit, what are the final messages for Veronica? It says new beginning. New adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay? It's time to get out there. It's time to soar. It's time to be seen, right? Back on the scene again, right? This even matches up with the collective too. You maybe don't want to put yourself out there, maybe because you feel like I don't want to get into it's self-worth, self-value, right? Building that back up to go out there, because I don't know how long I don't know how long homeboy's gonna be in jail, but it's yeah, your freedom. It says it's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Rainbow. Yeah. After the storm. So it's this new beginning, right? It's going to lead to it's going to be difficult because you really love this person, especially if you all have plans. But I would say really look within yourself, in your heart of hearts, right? I really do believe deep down you know what it's about, and you probably just put on your blinders and maybe just want to push it off on past relationships. But you also have to feel like aren't you deserving of more? Right? That might be a limiting belief as well. Okay? So yeah, let me know how you feel, Veronica. I know that was heavy, but there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And this is my whole thing with Mystic Storm. Clear the path to a new life. The lotus over here, getting it out the mud. You coming out of a dark space, and you're just like the phoenix rising as well. Passion and new beginnings coming your way. Okay? I'm sending you much love, much healing. Okay? Ashe. Ashe. Hey, curly girly. Hello, newcomer here, Green Witch of 7 years, here to show love and support. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, hun. And thank you, Veronica. I do appreciate you. Alrighty, y'all. I was like, anybody else want a personal? Let me see here. So welcome. If not, that's completely okay. Because I'm like, yeah. It was so funny. I'll let y'all know. This one lady, she had got a reading from me. And I was like, okay, yeah, if you could just, write a review, all this stuff. And she said, good vibes, great energy, does come with the sword. I was like, yeah. I was like, I can get that. It's like, if you want the truth, I'm going to give you the truth of what I see. Especially, again, this is from somebody that has been in it and learned, right? And to also show you how I take this seriously and not projecting. I try to explain this is this, right? And the combinations here, this is why I'm getting this. Too, on top of that. So yes, like my readings is to always invoke healing invoke healing. All right. So, y'all, I can't believe it's 12:34. Well, that's Eastern time. 11:34 here Central. Usually I'm in bed, but I'm at the shop, and I'm so happy that I got on here still because I needed to. And I was working on stuff. So what I want to do next, I'm gonna pull some tea leaf oracle. I want to keep this out right now because this was the insight. All right. All right, y'all. We're going to get some final messages going back into collective. Some final messages before I head out here. Thank you for the follows. There's a few things coming out here, and I do like to rearrange these so that can flow. All right. All right. Thank y'all for y'all patience. All right. Hey, Cab. How you doing? So we got broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Broken bridge. So I feel like a lot of people are going through this, especially in this time when it comes to reevaluating relationships. All right, we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So someone has broken a bridge, broken trust. This could also be breaking cycles of codependency. Okay. But then we have sunrise. New creative ideas, ventures, a fresh start. So this new beginning is a blessing in disguise, right? It's a blessing in disguise. All right. We could be going through a lot of like heavy hits, tower moments, right? Destructive energy, but it's a blessing in disguise. Sunrise, right? So in this, we have Cain. Pay attention to your health, right? Because this is the carriage, a journey either physical or mental. So pay attention to your health when it comes to these new beginnings, right? Especially, I would say especially mental. Especially mental if someone is leaving your life and this was a stressful time. All right. Then we have pay attention to your work. So we got pay attention to your health and also pay attention to your work, right? Your health comes first, right? But if your health kind of dips down, it could also affect work, right? And then needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Good luck with the horseshoe. And then we have the dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So keep tending to your work, right? Because, and you might feel like no one's looking at you. You know, nobody's paying attention to what you're doing. Just wait. Just wait. The dolphin gonna come in, financial gain, right? So, and I feel like that's a part of the reason too why I had this insight card still out. Definitely, if you're following me, if you're not, make sure you follow me. All right. I do have at least, I think I have 3 of the insights up there now, or maybe just 2. I gotta post the third one, but I think it's like 7 altogether for the Libra new moon. But I do have to post more of those, so that way y'all can understand why this energy keeps coming up. So yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. Whatever has been torn down, it wasn't necessarily for you. There's better out there for you. Okay. It's just going through that deep spiritual work, divine support, right? I put all the Lord Ganesha cards up except the insight. Divine support and what was the other one? Oh, with the insight. But I'm also thinking about the grandchildren card, the star card in this deck. It's so many different cards to blend in what we were talking about all together here. But I will say, at the base of the deck, we have Diamond. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like this is you, baby. You're a diamond. And you know, diamonds are made out of what? Pressure. So you pressure. Alright. This is also saying this this journey has caused a lot of stress, right? But it's showing you your worth and your value. Okay? Knowing that you're valuable and knowing that you are worth more, right? Than whoever within your life that maybe had disempowered you or devalued you. Okay? But yeah, everything is working out for your good. Even when it doesn't feel like it. Even when it doesn't feel like it. I'll let y'all know. You know, how can I say this? I've been talking about it, so I guess it's like whatever. Like in the summer, I was mourning a relationship, and throughout the fall season, as I've been healing from that too, like things have been coming up, things have been revealed, right? To the point where I was just like, oh my God, I was really sleeping with the enemy. And with that, God, Spirit, Source, Great Mothers, however you want to say it, protected me. My ancestors protected me from something I couldn't see. And quite frankly, some of it I chose not to see. Right? So how many connections do we do that to? It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. This can be family. This could be in a workspace. Friends. Okay? So that's why I'm saying, you know, we have to reevaluate our connections. Because it's all about your peace, right? It's all about your joy, your happiness, right? And you should have all of that within self. But if somebody disrupts that and it continues the cycles, they're not trying to grow. They're not trying to come together and work on it. They do it for a few months and then they back to the same shit. You have to realize, you know, when enough is enough sometimes. Now, I hope that ain't go over all of y'all heads. If the person is willing to work with you, by all means. But pay attention to the cycles. Pay attention to the patterns. Is it the same thing over and over again? It takes time sometimes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. Like, man, sometimes we get like false hope. False hope. And that's where sometimes that's why we have to be sound within and trust our spiritual team and our guidance and build that intuition up. And then again, I'm telling you, it takes time. So when things are being revealed, and how you say, I knew it, or I had this inkling here, or I should have did this. It's not a shoulda, coulda, woulda statement. It's more so, now I know. So when this comes up again, if I ever feel like this again, if I'm hearing no, we not doing it anymore. So I know you gotta feel, heal, be angry, do all of that stuff. Your feelings are valid. But at the same time, as you begin to, I would say just heal, but also it gets better with time. It's the gratitude. Continue to have gratitude. Be thankful for the lessons. Be thankful for the lessons. I mean, of course, so again, if the damage is done, don't talk to them. Don't do what you got to do. But be thankful for the lessons, because you're a different person after stuff like that. And you have to learn that lesson so you can evolve. It's aligning you to your higher purpose. Okay? Ooh, child. Oh my goodness. Y'all, and this coming from somebody that has been, I was like, I've had unhealthy connections. I've had unhealthy connections, and it was to the point where I had to really look within myself and be like, all right, something's what am I doing wrong? And what it was, not asserting boundaries, giving people chance after chance after chance after chance, mothering them, showing grace where I should have not, just gave boundaries instead. So take it from somebody that has learned the lesson and has woke up, and I'm grateful for it. I am grateful for it. So grateful, because okay. No. I'm just like, no. So I'm gonna pull one more card, y'all. Close us out. Didn't I say one more card like 2 decks ago? Ah, you said, girl. Oh, one more card. Because I don't feel like I have to have like a good benediction, I felt like that wasn't a good closeout. You're like, get off already. I have a system. And if you also, I have so many decks. So many. Like, maybe like 50. Oh, you said no, I'm feeling you through the screen. Oh, okay. I thought you said because I was put out another deck. You're like, yeah. Wagwan. Wagwan. What's going on? Alright. I'm like, I cannot believe I still gotta go home. We good. We good. It's Friday. Friday. Alright. Spirit, what's the final messages? Look, we got Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization, Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Ooh. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. And Taurus, a change of heart. Alright. I love that. Eclipse and Taurus. So we are in eclipse season. Hold on. We are in eclipse season. And the full moon that's coming up is going to be an eclipse. A lunar eclipse. Okay. And we had a solar eclipse on that Libra new moon. So we are definitely in eclipse energy. So choose your duties and responsibilities carefully. It's like, what are your priorities? Put those first, right? You come first. Your needs come first, right? Not, I always gotta say, I'm not talking about children. I gotta say that. I just gotta want to make sure, even though, yes, you gotta have your cup filled in order to give back. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes I gotta make sure, because sometimes people take that and run with it. All right, but a change of heart, reevaluation, reorganization, reevaluation, right? So it's pretty much choose wisely when it comes to all matters of the heart, all matters of the heart, which can be love, friendships, family, and also like your purpose, your heart, what your soul is calling you to do. Reevaluation. So some people may be changing careers or doing a shift in career. Some people may be doing a shift, change in dynamic in love, right? Some people may choose to get together. Some people will choose to not stay together, right? And then also choose duties and responsibilities carefully. It's like getting your life together. Yeah, getting your life together. See, I was just told I need to clear out space. Make room. Make room for the newness. You and me both. I started clearing out space cab, and then I'm still doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just still just sitting there. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it though. I promise. I promise I'm gonna get it together. But yeah, that's the focus to close us out. I will say last call if anyone wants to get on this money drawing candle. I had this nice petition post on here, and then I'll add your name to it. This is to clear like financial debts, to get abundance, to open up opportunities. Alright. But if not, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I really do. Especially this late. I don't think I've been on live this late before. So I'm happy that people vibing with me. So thank you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Alright, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya. Peace. He said peace, love, and good hair grease. Yes. See ya.